might be saying 3 minutes. Flame will be saying we can go longer. And that is good news to you as a man, right? Understood? Super dotted. You know what that means? The feel is completely different. I am saying this to say, our distributors, this is the information we shall need, yeah? Right in the middle over here, we have the flame greater stimulation. Yeah. My friend Mulondo has nodded the head in approval. It's all right, my brother. Studded, ribbed, contoured. Now, the contoured bit is where I want us to concentrate, especially for the men, huh? Yeah. If you studied a little bit of science, you know what contours are, eh? You know what contours are. You know why we do contour plowing? To hold the soil from erosion. Aha. I am using simple analogy so we can understand. Right over here, contoured, studded, ribbed. So the moment you get into the place of execution, somehow there's, you know, I think the highest points are always called apex. Those are the words we use, apex. As long as at the apex you have someone holding fort, my guy, you are good to go. Quickly, this last one over here is called flame, more intensity, ribbed and super dotted. It is contoured. And guess what, guys? I know we're in the world where we love filters, we love to look different, we love additives. This beautiful one over here comes even in a flavor, strawberry flavor. Whoever knew that condom would have flavor? Here we are, guys. This is flame, more intensity because actually that is most important for the ladies, yeah? That's most important for the ladies. It is contoured and then gives that scent. Lovely, beautiful strawberry. So if you've never been sure about what could be your very best, yeah? Guys, here we have a flavor. So this evening is not just about talking about protection, it's also about talking about developments, innovations, but most importantly, the latest on the market. So wherever we go after here, please remember, we'll be saying flame, ignite your passion. I am also pretty sure, being Valentine's Day, guys, come on, give it a try. After today, we shall have a testimony. But above everything else, remember the hashtag is hashtag turn up the heat. If you have any questions, hold on to those questions. We will be responding to the questions because we know that we have these questions. Secondly, let me talk about everything to do with the purchase. Anywhere, everywhere you will go, any of these products, best to your preference, in terms of what you want to achieve or what you best enjoy, 5,000 Uganda shillings. Why am I being very particular about money? I know you've gone to these places, you've made purchases of other seemingly that want to masquerade even for higher prices, right? Higher than 5,000, probably 5,000, 10,000, you know the prices, guys. But I'll tell you, they will never give you this feel that flame is giving. They will never ignite your passion. So today, we want to talk about practicing safer sex. We also want to talk about having safer sex, healthier sex, but also enjoying. It is not just for fun. It is going to be for fun, all right? Enjoy yourselves, and let's keep igniting the passion. To my wonderful gentlemen, who for some reason, you have always feared purchasing. Let me tell you, by the way, buying condom is the only thing that, which when you go to buy, you can add sugar. When you go to buy bread, you can add blue band. When you go to buy a trouser, you can say a belt. You say a shirt, you say give me a tie. Condom, What do you add? Nothing. Ladies, a woman, you see, where we buy, women are not there for purchase. Now let me tell you, and the funniest thing is, I don't know why, every man, okay, most of the men, whenever we are buying, we are very suspicious. You enter, you look around, as if your relatives are there, yet you came alone. At the time of purchase, if it's a supermarket, if anyone else comes and says, excuse me, usually everyone says, no, you go first. No, I'm not in a rush. You go, me, I'll follow. All of us And then I don't know why with condoms, when it comes to the point of payment, there's usually a problem. They never pass that thing on the barcode and it does choo-choo once. Never. They put, meanwhile you're in the line, other people are behind. And your prayer is, take a mark and to go to away. The whole world doesn't need to see what I'm buying. But they put, doesn't show the price, then the person will ask, Musoke, mboze meyameka? And now usually they'll be telling you sizes, what every man feels a bit embarrassed. But I tell you, this is the best to purchase, because you will even have the power to say, I was a long-lasting pleasure, Yameka, with so much swag. You understand? You understand? That is it. You'll be so proud to say, excuse me, give me the flame more intensity. It even sounds like, it means you are a very responsible man. So from today onwards, men, there's no fear. You have no reason whatsoever to fear making that purchase. And please do remember, wherever you will be to make that purchase, it's 5,000 Uganda shillings. Welcome to the world of igniting your passion. Welcome to the world of enjoying whatever or whenever. Ladies, please do not feel shy. Don't be shy to tell your man, I love the flame, more intensity. You know what, babe? Every time we have the flame, longer lasting pleasure, ooh la la. Please feel free. Tell us what you prefer. Even go as right ahead and say, in whatever you do, come back with the one that is strawberry. That is going to be our agenda. One more time, you're very welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good evening. Please feel free to have as many questions as you wish. I think DVI will need an extra mic, okay, over there for all the questions that we shall have later on as well. Let me also let you know that we'll have to enjoy and share a meal or two, because it's a celebration, and some drinks. I mean, it's a day for us to celebrate. And officially, before we end, we'll definitely be able to get some words from part of our lead team right here from Maristops, and not forgetting that we shall also be welcoming all your questions. Feel free to ask any questions and we shall be more than glad to respond. Whatever you want to know, we will be right here to answer the same. In case you are formerly called tweeting, I don't know if we say in case you're Xing. If you are on X, on Instagram, on TikTok, Facebook, for some of you that are still using it, please feel free, okay? Use the hashtag turn up the heat, and let's let the whole world know the biggest way, the best way to enjoy and have pleasure by igniting your passion is by using flame condoms. And that is how we are setting the ball rolling. All right, I think first things first, let's get the questions before we can close out. I don't know where Fiona is, or George. I will request that you get closer. Oh, George is right over there. George, I will request that we get an extra mic over there. Your team DVI is doing an amazing job. Thank you very much. And for any questions, please, George will be coming close to you, as many as you desire. Please don't be shy. Don't feel like when you ask a question, we shall gauge your experience of using condom. Feel free. This is for all of us to learn and understand what we are dealing with. And I can guarantee you this is the best product on the market right now. Tonight, I want to also let you know it is okay for you to have a feel. Isaac has a question right over there. The beauty of the story is that the man coming close to you is the man who is also in a better position to even respond.
Good evening.
Good evening, Isaac. How are you?
Good, good. Where does this lead the ladies?
Good question. Good question.
Ladies.
I think Isaac intends to ask, these condoms are male condoms. Are we having flame female condoms? Brilliant question. That's question number one, okay? Thank you very much, Isaac. Do we have any other question? Faiza ekibuzo linga yesise ng'ogenda kuza n'ogamba naye oba.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you.
I'm inquiring, could those condoms be having sizes? Because as we are all aware that all male don't have the same sizes.
Yeah.
So could there be that someone is using extra large, medium or small?
Thank you. It's very important. I think it is not only you asking that question. I remember a time the dailies did report that members of parliament said the condoms that were distributed were not of good size. So, important for us to note. Second question, thank you very much. There's a question over here. So we have Isaac, female condom. We have a question here in regards to size. Yes, Faisal.
I just wanted to know how easy is it to know which side goes on
Where?
top? Yeah, because sometimes you waste some time when you're trying to you put it on wrongly. So, is it easy to tell which side unwraps?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Faisal. I think that question will best be answered by practicability, because we're going to have, some samples. You can always tell. But yes, we're coming to that. Yes.
Thank you very much. I actually had the same question, but I also want to ask. You gave an example of the extra time. Of course, we know in soccer it is 30 minutes.
Yeah.
From the research that has been done, which extra time can that flame go?
Okay. Before we give you the ultimate answer, let me ask: how much extra time would you desire? Okay, don't worry. We'll also give you an answer. How much extra time? Please understand that even in extra time of football, it is never guaranteed that sometimes the team that seems to be playing better is going to win. It also goes back to your effort as a player. But of course, yeah, we'll respond. Worry not. Okay, another question.
Another question which I have. There are these kits which we use. So I'm not sure whether nowadays people they are using condoms, because there are these kits for HIV.
Makes sense. So you seem to say people want to eat. There's that food where people say, I want special. People never want to eat special. Now they want to eat proper. So they fast. I think before we even get to that answer, I think it goes back to you understanding, first of all, preference. Safety. I was reading on social media recently, and I think I got to learn that the kit that tests for HIV and AIDS is different from the kit that tests for, is it herpes? They're different. And I've also been told, or I read, that sometimes people are quite malicious. They will bring a kit that tests something different, knowing you're going to test B, which means you might test for this, it shows negative, yet it was a kit for something different. If I were you, for me not to be in a space where someone is playing malicious, this is even better. Because condom is condom, but flame condom is the better condom. I'd request we play safer that way, because you never know who is being malicious. George, do we still have more questions?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Maybe I'm asking how...
Closer, please, closer.
How thin is it?
Thin.
Yeah.
Thin.
Yes.
Yeah. Thin or thick?
Thin.
Thin.
Yeah.
All right. How thin is it?
So are these the different colors? Red, green, blue, or because some of us have a color preference?
Yeah, I will actually understand. I know, and in the world where you operate, red might be your favorite. That much I know, my brother. And it has nothing to do with politics, but I know. Thank you very much. So these are the colors. Most importantly, let me also let you know, we did say later on, we have the products over there, so we'll be able to check them out and get to know.
Okay, thank you. My question is about the long-lasting pleasure. Apart from the lubricant, is there anything else that makes someone last longer?
Because some people opt for, let's say, anesthetics that kind of reduce the sensitivity, hence someone can last longer. So I don't know about that long-lasting pleasure. What's in that makes it long-lasting for someone? Let's say if someone has premature ejaculation,
Yeah.
So like that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. First of all, the extra time is what you mean, huh? So it actually has a lubricant inside. Okay, I don't want to prompt us to get to the products now. but we'll be getting the products later. But yes, still again, we'll respond to that question. Do we still have more questions? I am loving this.
It's okay, you can.
Do you have a question there, George? Okay, let's pick that and then we finally come to this one here.
I'm trying to ask about the long-lasting pleasure. The greater stimulation, more intensity on the formulation. The other one has a loop, the two has a loop, yet the other doesn't have. So why was there that difference? Between
Oh, you mean by the look?
yes.
It has the...
The other ones have a look.
Yes.
You see the forward, but the other doesn't have. So what was the logic behind it?
Okay, but as we respond, you also realize that this one, particularly, I think what we call the wow factor, the wow effect, is it having the lubricant. That is the agent. Actually, if you look at all these three brands, every brand has something special about it. That's why I say it will be completely dependent on your preference. What you prefer, what you desire. Someone could say, you know what? I trust myself when it comes to how long I will do the marathon, but I am very convinced, I am very particular when it comes to flavor. So I might not have to use the, the longer lasting pleasure. I will go for the one that gives me the strawberry flavor. So it is also, or it will always be dependent on what you prefer the most. But worry not, we'll get all the answers to you extensively. Yes, please.
This goes to my fellow ladies. If you really trust your man, the green is the best. It does wonders.
Just when I was in the moment of questions, guys, we have a recommendation. Big round of applause, somebody. Let me ask, have you tried using it?
Of course.
Well done, my friend.